To play Life Champ, every player picks a player piece and arranges them at the start position. To know the first player, everybody rolls the number dice. This player with the highest number starts first, and then the gameplay goes in a clockwise direction. So to start the game now, you roll the 2 dice, the custom dice and the other one. So if you roll the 2 dice, 5. So the leading player counts 5. Immediately, the leading player counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The coach blows the whistle. It's exercise time. So everybody goes for exercise, and that's exercise 5. So you pick the exercise charts and you check for, we're still in the yellow section, check for exercise 5. So do touch your toes and count 1 to 10. That's for ages 6 to 9. Then you pick the exercise sheets and you check for touch your toes. Touch your toes is right here. With the explanation on how to do it. So once that happens for the first player, we pick an action card for that first player. Pick an action card. You ate to waste food and will not serve more than you can eat. Go forward 2 steps. So you put this back at the bottom and put the action cards at the top. So go forward 2 steps for that first player. So he goes 2 steps. Now the first player has to answer a quiz question. Now he threw a watermelon, so we come here to the quiz card, and there's 3. So we pick a question from here. Smoking is dash to health, beneficial, important, dangerous. So the answers are on the card. They're at the bottom here, if you notice. Alright, so if the player gets the question correctly, so this goes back to the bottom of the pile. If the player gets the question correctly, he stays right there. If he gets it wrong, he or she gets it wrong, it goes back 2 steps. Meanwhile, if the player was on this square, in a quiz square, when he or she answered that question, the player gets a bonus move to go forward 2 steps for answering correctly. Ordinarily, when you answer correctly, you only stay there. But if you're on a quiz square, it's a bonus square, so you go forward 2 steps when you answer the question correctly. So the second player now plays. We have finished the first round of play. The second player plays, throws the dice, 3 and banana. So the second player counts a 3. 1, 2, 3. The next thing is the player picks an action card. No exercise at this point because the leading player hasn't crossed the second exercise square. Good job, you ran 5 kilometers today. Roll again. So this goes back to the bottom of the pile, and then player 2 rolls again. 5, and that's so. Now player 2 counts a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now player 2 is on a quiz square. So now he answers the quiz question going by the new roll. It's a watermelon. Watermelon still. So yes, player 2 is also answering question from exercise and lifestyle. So what does it say? What does a pedometer measure? The correct answer is, you can say it. Steps. If player 2 answers correctly, player 2 stays there, but because it's on a quiz square, it goes forward 2 steps. If he answers wrongly, then it goes backwards 2 steps. Now player 3 rolls 6 and banana and carrot rather. So player 3 counts 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the player picks an action card by himself or herself. You didn't wash your hands before a meal. Go back 3 steps. So this goes back to the bottom of the pile. So player 3 has to go back 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Then the coach picks the quiz card, which is the carrots. The player doesn't pick, the coach picks because the answers are on them. What type of fat is unhealthy? A. Olive oil. B. Trans fatty acid. C. Canola oil. The answer is alright. You return the question to the bottom of the pile. Now, if player 3 gets it correctly, it stays right there. If player 3 misses the question, it goes backwards 2 steps. Now, that ends the round for 3 players. So, if it's only 3 players, player 1 now plays again. 6 banana. So, player 1 is right here. And the counts is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, player 1 has landed on an exercise square. And now he is the leading player. He or she is the leading player. This piece is the leading piece. So immediately the leading piece lands on an exercise square. The coach, assigned player, or parent or teacher blows the whistle. It's exercise time, and everybody goes for the exercise. So this is the second time we're going for the exercise. And so it's a 6. So we check the charts to see the exercise to do. And it's now on the red section, if you notice, now on the red. So we'll be answering the question from the red. 6. Do a burpee 5 times, depending on your age range. So you check the exercise charts to see what a burpee is. The burpee is somewhere there. So you check the exercise chart to see what the burpee is, and when you come back from exercise class, everybody gets a token. Actually, the first time we all went for this square, everybody gets 1 token for going. So that means if somebody refuses to do it for health reasons or for any other reason, that person doesn't get a token. But for every person, whether a team play or in a school setting, who does exercise, if you're, let's say, 2 in a team or 5 in a team, then everybody gets this token, 1 each. The color doesn't matter. So for the second time that everybody has gone, so everybody gets another token. Okay, now since all the players who went for exercise already have 2 tokens, you can exchange your token for a joker card. Yes, so 2 tokens can be exchanged for a fruit and veg supply. So this is an immune booster, not this one. You need 3 tokens for this fruit and veg supply. So if a player wants, a player can pick up this joker card and return the 2 tokens. Alright, so if a player is in custody of this joker card, and for example, the person picks an action card which says you didn't wash your hands before a meal, go back 3 steps. Now that person can submit the joker card and say, I'm not going back because I have a joker card. And so the person has earned a fruit and veg supply, and that would help the person, even though the person didn't wash his or her hands before a meal. But the person has a good supply of fruit and vegetables, the person eats that regularly, so the person can stay on that spot because the person has a joker card. So going to exercise is good because it earns you joker cards and you can use them to get out of trouble. So you can use the immune booster. You can get that with 3 tokens. So immune booster helps you prevent going back, actually. So this is the card that prevents you from going back, just like we just saw. This only so if you exchange 3 tokens for the immune booster, this helps you not lose your next turn. So if you get a card that says lose your next turn with the immune booster joker, you can drop that and you will not lose your next turn because you have that joker card with you. And the 3rd joker card, which is the exercise pass. Now you can only earn this joker card with 5 tokens, and that means that you've done exercise 5 times. So if you have done an exercise 5 times, 5 exercises, you can earn a joker card. So you submit your tokens to get the joker card. So if you do get this joker card, you can use this joker card to not go to the exercise class the next time you are instructed to go, or the next time yeah, the next time you're instructed to go. So if during the gameplay a card says go to exercise class, you can drop your joker card and say you're not going. And you can only end this, of course, because you have already gone 5 times. Okay, so but you cannot use this joker card to refuse a group exercise. And there are other times you do a group exercise. If you have noticed, you have the second one here, and if you follow the arrow, the gameplay is downwards. So you come this way, this way, this way, this way, and of course there's another exercise square. So everybody goes to exercise here. Once the leading player crosses the square, lines or crosses it. So it crosses it like this, it comes down, then it goes up, and then here, and then we have another exercise square, and then down we go to the finish point. So we have 4 of them, exercise squares. 1, 2, you do that, you do this 3, and by the time you get back here, you do the 4th time. Alright, so that is how to play the Life Jam health and fitness board game. It's educative, engaging, exciting, and lots of fun. And I hope you have fun too. Send us your pictures, tag us at LifeChampBG on Facebook and Twitter and on Instagram. We look forward to having you play this game and give us your feedback.